At Superside, we've put out something like 30 ads in the last 3 quarters. That's almost 4 new ads per month, and we keep setting new records for clicks. The best part, this volume of production is actually sustainable because we don't run out of ideas. In this video, I'll share some tips so you too can build a creative well that never runs dry. Okay, so if you want to unlock your creative thinking in regards to your marketing and advertisements, here's the first thing you need to do. Scroll up to your toolbar and disable your ad blocker. I know, ads are the worst, but that's the point. It's your job to make ads people actually enjoy. And the only way you'll learn how to do that is by stepping into the shoes of a consumer and letting all that digital marketing wash over you. With every ad, whether it's static or video, ask yourself these questions. What grabbed my attention? When did I start losing interest? How did it make me feel? And of course, why? That last part is important because that's where you'll start breaking things down into tactics, which of course can serve as the building blocks for your next project. Every ad you see is an opportunity to learn. And by paying attention to all the marketing around you, you'll get a better sense of what works and what doesn't. You'll also start to identify the brands pushing the boundaries of creativity. These are the brands you want to follow, like Chili Piper. While most ads aim to spark excitement in their audience, Nolan here does the exact opposite with an ad that's super refreshing.
When I found out that I could double my inbound conversion rates with Chili Piper, I was jumping for joy. Here's how you can do it too. Step 1, go to chilipiper.com and click Get a Demo. Step 2, fill out your details. Step 3, use Chili Piper's Form Concierge to perfectly schedule a meeting that fits right within your schedule instantly. Boom. Wow.
Can you explain the strategy behind this ad?
The strategy was that all day we have ads coming at us left and right, and I see all these things and it's just like, loud, flashy, bright. We're trying to create this artificial hype. And so I think probably as like a slightly jaded marketer, I just wanted to create something that was a little counterculture to that. And that was just to be something that was straight facts, high value, super short in format, but kind of had this different vibe to it, which was this completely deadpanned kind of character that thinks he's really enthusiastic and is super excited about everything, but clearly has the energy level of like a dead leaf.
And how'd you come up with this idea?
The inspiration for Notably Excited Nolan is a little bit adjacent out of marketing. And I saw this TikTok by this brand that I follow called One Wheel, and they create these electric skateboards. They posted this video that was like, how to ride a one wheel in 15 seconds. And like, it got me hooked. I already ride one, but I know how to ride. I've ridden one for 3 years, but like it somehow hooked me. And it was just a dude with a whiteboard and he like flips it around. He's like, step 1, get on. Step 2, do this. Step 3, have fun. And he didn't have much emotion to him, but I was like, that would be really interesting for just like a highly technical, valuable product ad for Chili Piper. And so I was like, maybe I could like emulate this. And I just sat here in my chair. I put my phone up on a tripod over there, and I combined it with basically product education of like, here's a use case that our product solves. And I delivered it in that kind of same format. Boom.
Now, you can't just watch every ad and expect to become a creative genius. Throughout our Creative Thinkers series, it became clear that creativity is about making connections.
Creativity is really the ability to make new connections, meaning you have all these disparate things and you're able to, find two things that are like in some unique way, or make a story or make something out of different materials. If you've ever watched the movie Ratatouille, when Remy's talking to his brother and he's just talking about cooking, it's like, you can take these different ingredients and put it in limitless possibilities and putting them together. To me, that's it. Like, whether it's in advertising and marketing, it's looking at things from a different point of view and making new combinations of all the ingredients.
In the words of Adam Morgan, you need to fill your brain with fodder, movies, books, anything and everything. So when it's time to come up with an idea, you'll have no shortage of pieces to fit together. To me, creativity relies on a sort of experience hoarding. You take everything that you've ever felt or seen and you file it away. holding on to it forever just in case you might need it. But how do you make those connections in the first place? As Adam describes, it's a bit of a balancing act between your subconscious and your conscious brain. You get the machine started with your conscious brain, thinking about the problem you're trying to solve while consuming all of the relevant information. Then you power down and let your subconscious brain take the wheel. This is why creativity often strikes when we're bored, whether we're driving or failing to meditate. It's also why creative work sometimes doesn't look like work at all. To elevate your creative thinking, step away from your desk and go lay on the floor and stare at the ceiling. No, I'm serious. Lay down with a notebook and let it become a Ouija board for your subconscious brain. Write anything and everything that comes to mind and then build from there. So let's recap. How can you step up the creativity behind your marketing? Disable your ad blocker and analyze everything. Be perceptive and hoard your experiences. You can use anything for inspiration. Embrace boredom. You need to calm your mind for creativity to strike. And for my last tip, ask yourself, what is that like? Let's try it. For your internal creative team, every day is like the most intense game of whack-a-mole. Design new ads, social graphics, videos, and it's just way too much to keep up. Then Superside comes along, and what is that like? Well, it's like a robot octopus designed specifically to dominate whack-a-mole. Superside does everything, breaking the high score, leaving you to collect all the tickets and win that ridiculously sized stuffed bear. With Superside delivering amazing animations and motion graphics, we might actually have our next ad idea. And for companies struggling to come up with their own creative ideas, Superside offers creative concepting as one of our many services. So visit superside.com to learn more. And for more content like this, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.